Hey everyone, my name is Balloon if you haven't been here before. Today I'm just going to do a bit of makeup and we're going to chat about some of the tea, some of the stuff going on in YouTube this week, a bit of the drama. Let's get into it.
Let me tell you how fucked up this beauty world is. It's fucked up in the head, it's fucked up everywhere, and it's fucked up. It's just messed up. It's a messed up world.
I put base on already, so I'm just going to set it with some translucent powder. But first of all, Jeffree Star. Now, somebody said he was being shady to Jackie Aina because he mentioned some candles the other day. I thought it was quite funny.
Found my new favorite candle. This is from a company called Malicious Women. They are an indie company. And if you love candles, bitch, this Fruity Loops, ooh!
Yeah, it's because Jackie Aina was releasing her Forever Mood candles on her birthday. I think it was like 2 days ago or something. Honestly, like, I'm not really surprised because Jackie and Jeffree did have beef before, so I'm really not surprised if that was a dig at Jackie. Right, I'm going to grab my Blue Blood palette now and just do something on my eyes, but first I need a concealer. Yeah, I'm not surprised if that was shade to Jackie Aina, but also, like, I don't really think it's a big thing. Someone on Twitter was like, oh, he's trying to sabotage her launch. I don't know. Personally, I don't think it's a case of trying to sabotage her launch. I wouldn't go that far. And the next thing, Alexis Stone. Now, Alexis, I talked about the other day in my video. She did this thing where she released a sex tape of herself. It turned out to be a stunt. At the time, she was pretending that she'd been a victim, she'd been exploited, but then it turned out that it was a stunt. It's something that she's doing, like a project that she's working on, which I normally live for Alexis projects. Sorry, I'm looking down here, I'm grabbing brushes. I normally live for Alexis projects, really, because she does amazing, like, wow projects. Like the whole face reveal one, I loved that. That was amazing. The plastic surgery project, I loved that. But this one, I kind of have mixed feelings about. Now, sorry, I'm looking at my palette. I don't know what colours I'm going to do now. I'm not very good at like talking and putting on makeup at the same time. This project I'm kind of in two minds about with Alexis, because while I think, like, on one hand I'm like, yeah, it's genius, it was really, like, you know, she had me going. On the other hand, I'm like, it's a bit gross to pretend that you're a victim, that you've been exploited. It's a little bit gross, it's a bit tacky. I don't really like the fact that you've manipulated your audience into thinking you're a victim of, you know, being exploited like that when you're not. You've set it up yourself. You know, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I mean, I love the whole making of. I love all that side of it, where you see them making the prosthetic head. I'll stick a picture in here, where you see them making the prosthetic head and everything like that. I love all of that side of it. You know, like all the craftsmanship and the art that goes into it. Love that. But I don't love the fact that Alexis manipulated their viewers into thinking that had a sex tape leaked. Like, you know, using it to garner sympathy when, you know, you've set it up yourself is a bit piss poor. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, of course, but that's just mine. I don't like it, you know, because there'll be people out there who might have watched that who have been a victim of, like, revenge porn, or been a victim of just being exploited, you know, having their nudes sent out or whatever. There'll be people watching it who something like that's happened to them, you know, and I think they're going to feel pretty shit when, like, they found out that Alexis has made a stunt out of it, you know. I've just finished the eye look, kind of, the top of the eye. Just did a bit of a cut crease, put a bit of glitter. And the next thing I was going to talk about was Kimora Blac. I saw her video yesterday where she was talking about like beauty influencers, beauty community.
People that love makeup are so scared to even post and to even wear certain brands because they're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of people being like, why do you wear them? Wait. Just because you have your personal feelings towards a brand, towards a product, towards a person, towards a company, whatever the situation is, doesn't mean that because you don't like it, doesn't mean they have to follow. Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the video y'all been waiting for, and I'm gonna say it. I'm obsessed with it. You know, the thing about the Jeffree Star Cosmetic, KVD Vegan Beauty, MAC Cosmetics, Sugar Pill, and all these different brands is that we've all become gang this and gang that we're afraid to use. Listen, I don't know who else on the motherfucking channel is using KVD Vegan Beauty and Jeffree Star Cosmetics besides me. And here's the thing, the reason why I'm going to keep doing it is because I have nothing to do with whatever has happened between those two back in the day. That ain't my problem. That's not my business. You know what I mean? Just because someone had a fight doesn't mean you have to like, I'm not using it anymore. Oh my God, I'm terrified. I'm just not gonna use this product anymore because, oh my God, I just believe in happiness and I believe in this. Like, do you know how dumb you sound? Because first of all, that has nothing to do with you at all. And by you wearing this liner, doesn't make you a bad person. Do you know what I mean? Like, how does that make you a badass person and how people are gonna judge you? And honestly, that's literally what is so sick about the beauty world is that people are so judgmental, it's ridiculous. And I've always stood by my side and stood by myself and never been apologetic. Now, I will apologize if there are certain things, but at the same time, if it's not my business, not my business. If you want to go eat, you're not a bad person. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not a bad person. And I feel like now everybody is just so sensitive and so like, it's this way or no way. You're either this side or that side. You are with me or you are not. And I'm like, when did we all become like that? You know what I mean? Like, when did we become so judgmental and so cruel to people that just really want to enjoy makeup?
Now that I really get. Okay, if you've watched this channel before, you know I love my Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I love this brand, right? But I also use Annie's blush palette. I actually really like this blush palette for me. Okay, so I can be a little bit shady sometimes and be like, oh, bye bitch, you know, whatever. Being a little bit shady, being a little bit stupid. But on me, this blush palette, I can use it for like contour, for blush. Like, criticism that I have of that as a product is I don't think it'd work on really deep skin tones. Someone like Nima Tang type, you know, that sort of, that deep. I don't think it'd work on someone like her. So that is my only like criticism of the product. Like, the product itself, the packaging, I love it. I think it's really pretty. The formula of the actual blush in there is like buttery, smooth. It's nice to use. I like it and I use it. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I have got the, where is it? I've got the James Charles palette. I've got the Luna Beauty blush palette. I've got Mitchell. I've got the Shane and Jeffree Conspiracy palette. You know, so I'm like not too fussed about who it is that's made the product if I really like the product. Brand wise, yeah, I love Jeffree Star's brand because it just appeals to me, like everything. The components, the formula of these is really good. Like, this is the only sort of concealer I've tried that doesn't crease underneath my eyes. Every other one does. Like, the e.l.f. one creases on me. I love it, like for doing like cut creases and stuff, but even then sometimes on the eyelid it can like break apart and crease on me. This one doesn't do that. It's the only one I've found that stays as an under eye concealer like all day without creasing. Okay, I'm just doing a bit of mascara. This is just a, what's it, an Essence one. People on the internet can be really vicious when it comes to like which brands you use or don't use, particularly with Jeffree Star. Now, I've noticed a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but some people seem to have like a real deep rooted like hatred for anything Jeffree Star or for anything that's Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. If you mention that you use it to some people, they'll literally like go off on you, you know, and you're like, why? I like the brand, it's good makeup. But then they'll throw a whole, like they'll throw the book at you, like, oh, he's racist, you shouldn't support a racist, you shouldn't support a racist brand, all of this stuff. And it's like, well, you know, can you not just let me enjoy it? Can you not just let me have that bit of happiness that I get from the brand, from using the makeup, you know? Okay, so I've got my lashes on now. I'm still in my Blue Blood palette, by the way. So I'm just going to do under my eyes there, and then we can go on to like lips and then hair, and I'm pretty much going to be done. I think we might go with this kind of foresty green. What colour is that? Crocodile Tears. Or this one is, what is it, the Breakfast at Tiffany's one? I don't know. That's too matchy-matchy with the eyeshadow. I want something a little bit different. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Crocodile Tears one. You know. But then there are some drama channels, you know. I guess, I don't know, maybe you could... I kind of am a drama channel myself, but like some in the past have really been like hating on certain brands, certain people. Like the other day I said like Huda's highlighter was trash. Well, that was because it kept breaking on people and falling out of the pan and stuff like that. If you pay $55 for a product, like, you want it to be kind of quality, right? I mean, for me, someone like me who does kind of drama, commentary and makeup, I'm going to talk about it. You know, if customers are getting stuff that's broken, if people are being shady to each other, you know, I'm going to talk about it because that's what people like me do. You know, that is pretty much the whole point of drama channels, you know, within the beauty community. Like, talking about the drama. Okay, my look is like kind of almost done now. But just speaking honestly, yes, I have got brands or people that I feel more loyal to, because like Jeffree Star, I grew up with MySpace, all of that, so I guess I'll always feel a bit more like loyal. The other thing today is Cole Carrigan has opened a house, a glam house. I did watch the YouTube video on it. I still can't kind of decide what the point of it is, if it's going to be like a reality show or if it's going to be like tutorials or what. I watched the YouTube video, but I couldn't get that from their video. It's Cole Carrigan and another influencer that I'm not really familiar with at all. I've seen her face, you know, beautiful, but like, I'm just not familiar with her myself. You know, I think that's because I'm a little bit older and I don't keep up with absolutely everybody. But yeah, I just didn't understand what the point of this glam house was. Is it a reality show, or is it just people doing tutorials on each other? I mean, that would be cool, but like, I can imagine if it's like a lot of beauty influencers of, you know, different kind of sizes, you know, some who've got like 30k or some who've got like a few hundred or whatever, I can imagine that could get quite like bitchy and fiery and maybe a little bit kind of, you know, so yeah, if there's any drama with it, you know, I'll probably be here to like talk about it. But a lot of people don't love Cole Carrigan, you know. There were quite a lot of negative comments on Twitter. I'll pop some pictures in here. And with that, my loves, I am going to leave this video here. I hope it wasn't too boring for you today. And thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.